Let's talk about hip health in a baby carrier. So when you are looking at a baby carrier, what you really want to look for is to make sure that your baby is supported from knee to knee. And this is really important when your baby is in the pre-crawling, pre-walking stage because their hips are not fully developed yet. So when you see a baby carrier where their legs are dangling down like this, you want to avoid that because what is happening is gravity is pulling down on the weight of their leg and it is putting pressure on that hip socket, which is what makes it not hip healthy. So you want to make sure that the baby carrier can go knee to knee like this. You also want to make sure that the baby carrier doesn't go too wide because you don't want their legs to be flailed out like this, right? You want them to be able to swing freely at the knee pit. So you do also want to make sure that if you are going to use a baby carrier with a smaller baby, that you have a baby carrier that can adjust in the waistband. I'm going to go ahead and show you how that works with the Lark. Just give me 1 second. So you can see here in the Lark, you can adjust the waistband by pulling it out like this to make it wider, and to make it narrower, you can adjust it in like this. This is honestly one of my favorite features of the Lark because it is just so easy and intuitive. No buttons, no snaps, no Velcro, none of that. You just pull it out, push it in, and make it the perfect width for your baby and their hips. Another thing that we are looking for when your baby is in the baby carrier is making sure that their knees are slightly elevated above their butt. You'll hear this called the M shape a lot of the time. And while that is true, you're not really gonna see a deep M shape in certain carriers with certain babies of certain ages. For example, Zara is a doll, so it's really hard to get that sort of M shape with her, but I'm gonna still show you what it looks like in the carrier. All right, so now that I've got Zara in a nice safe fit, you can see here, let me just tighten this up a little bit, get a good fit. What you're looking for is their knees slightly elevated above their butt. So you can kind of see here, we'll do a pelvic tuck. That's where you reach in and kind of tilt their bum down. And so what we're looking for, again, is having that butt down here and their knees slightly elevated. Again, it's gonna look way deeper in something like a ring sling or a wrap, but with something with structure, you're just looking for that slight elevation like you see here. I hope this was helpful. As always, if you have any questions, please drop them and we'd be happy to answer.